Rat, you can't keep. Hold on. No music time. Rat, you can't keep talking to me like this. You're my favorite chatter already. What am I to deal with you? Jesus Christ, I'm immediately putting on the new music. But yes, thank you for the resub. 7 months is impressive. 7 months, man. God, we have a lot of people that were here like pretty much since the fucking start. Holy shit. Hi everyone, how is everyone doing? Sorry for my sudden disappearance again, like sorry to pull the disappearance of Hatsune Miku on everyone. I just died for a bit. I was like, oh yeah, it's vacation. My school schedule for the upcoming period is gonna be shit. I should make the most out of it. Thank you for the crow. I should make the most out of it. I should do so much streaming before school fucking says no to me again. Hatsune Miku, yeah. Wild Hatsune Miku reference on the Lady Phantasmagoria channel, but I was like, oh, I gotta make the most of it, like, before school cucks me over and I can only stream on, like, the Saturdays and maybe the Sundays if I'm lucky. And what do? Oh, let's visit Mama Bird, let's go swimming, let's do this, let's do that. Oh, wait, I'm a streamer. Maybe I should actually stream. I've been running around doing a lot of stuff. Streaming obviously hasn't been one of them. So yeah, that is a thing, and I already of course said it just now. My school schedule has just decided to be like, hey, guess what? You're gonna have to bargain with the teachers if you want to get home anyways. And well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? You can't even stream any of your school days. So fuck you! And I'm like, well, fuck you too. Not the good kind. I have to study for math exam? Oh dear god, good luck. Only like 3 weeks. Oh my god. I just worked on an art project, that's fair. Yeah, I've been commissioned for a VTuber model and the commissioner is allowing me to stream it. Am I gonna? Probably not, because I have a weird tendency to just pick up my pen and then just be like so locked the fuck in to finish half the model and then think, wait, this thing is actually expensive when we're doing payment plans. So I may want to like drag out the time a little bit so it doesn't feel like my commissioner is being rushed to pay. Like, I don't want to hit him with the, oh, you just completed your first pay to me, like, of our payment plan. Here, the model is done! Get pressured, bitch! Like, I don't want to do that, obviously. Oh my god. That'd be fucking awful of me. Also, chat, I am gonna say, for TwitchCon, like before TwitchCon, I am gonna make some important announcement. I want them with my mod Aurelium active in the chat though, and like able to speak. Which sadly, currently everyone wish Aurelium good health. They've got little wounds in their mouth and cannot fucking speak. Like, currently they have been cancelled by their body and are not capable of streaming. So yeah, please wish them good health, chat. Please be nice to them. But there are some important announcements I'm gonna like set up as we encroach TwitchCon, and like especially the 1-year annie of the affiliates status here on Twitch. Because as a VTuber, I know that there's 2 specific niches you can fall into. The untouchable idol that everyone sims over and is like, oh, you got a life, you got a brother? And then just get like, oh no, you cannot have a brother or anything. Like, you have those VTubers that are genuinely just idols. And you've got the VTubers who are like, hey, I can post my face if I want, and oh yeah, by the way, this is my entire extended family. You don't like it? Click off, bitch. And I think it's about time, like, I've been active for over a year, I've been affiliate for nearly a year, you know. Thank you, got Big Mojo, just yeah, that. But I think it's about time I set some of those things straight before we continue on. My audience obviously knows which one I am, but it's also nice for future viewers to come in and experience that shit, you know? So yeah, those are my big yappenings. Onyx, you got your tea? I assume you're back at your keyboard, you little keyboard warrior. I took a sip of my lemonade. Probably not a good idea before stream to sip aggressive amounts of lemonade. Also, chat, I do want to say I've been working on some other stuff behind the scenes, like idea-wise. For streams, I still don't understand Premiere Pro, so I may actually at some point, if I make enough earnings, hire a fucking editor. No, I trapped that through the air. Okay, yeah, no, we're not starting that there. Okay. For realsies now, home sweet home, we are back at the mansion. We're so fucking back. Has anything happened here? No. The only thing that I've done is add grass down in the ancient city. We've got shit to do. We've got a base to finish, partially at least, like, as a little demo for a ball in summer. We gotta get going. And the first thing to do that is by acknowledging that half the walkway isn't done on the upper level of the ballroom. So what do? We chop wood. So anyways, guys, how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing today whilst we take down the bane of my existence, aka a mangrove tree in Minecraft? This thing is my nemesis and I hate it with all furious passion of the world. I've started making a Miku wig for TwitchCon. It's so impressive. I actually got in my dress for TwitchCon because I've had a dress in my little car, looking at it like, I wanna wear this to TwitchCon because I'll feel pretty. And I finally committed to it and it came in and it fits perfectly. It's so cute. I'm gonna be cute and I'm gonna be stunning. Think I may also hop on the SMP today? Hell yeah! We can use the food grind. We can use the food grind, please. I'm slowly digging through it again. I'm not sure how far our supplies have gone down since you've last been on, but they have definitely gone down at a pace. I do not know if this pace is fast, but also, chat, I am having to style my wig as my VTuber. I genuinely am just considering bringing out a new model with a less complicated hairstyle to turn into a wig because I'm that scared of making wigs work. I've even asked Aurelium, like, can you please help me with the wig? Because I'm not gonna style my actual full hair. It's just gonna be like, I look at them and be like, can you please help me with the bangs? Thank you. That would be awesome. And then if we can get that done, I don't care what the back looks like. As long as that doesn't mat and tangle like crazy, I'm fine. And if I really need to, I can do one of the days without the wig on, you know? It's gonna be something. Also not making fan art of you in boarding class? What? Hold the phone. What? Okay, so I know Linares has been making fan art of me. I know a lot of people have been drawing the corpse, but I'm actually so astonished that I'm getting actual fucking fan art. Rad, please do share if you have pictures. I'd be delighted to see, like, but I was both because falling and because extremely, like, I don't even know the word. Honored, that's the word. Gosh. I swear, if I could, I'd print out every bit of fan art I ever get in my career as a VTuber and just put them on, like, a bajillion fridges. Like, fridge don't even have to work, I'm putting it on a fridge, you know? Like, you're all my, like, sort of weird little internet children or something. I put your art on the fridge. I'm very honored you made this for me type of deal. Your design is complicated though? Yeah, it is, but hey, if you just wait, I will at some point in the near future make like a more cozy fit, like something way easier to draw for people as well. Which I do find it interesting, like out of regular, like your mainstream VTuber stuff, right? My design It's actually still pretty tame, if you ask me. Like, if you compare my design to, like, a beasts like Iron Mouse, for example, or dare I name any Hololive name, those designs, I admire the artists who can draw those, like, on a whim. Because, gosh, they're detailed. Like, they're really good, but they're also really detailed. I think that's part of why they're so good. And a design, once you break it down into simple shapes, it's not that difficult, honestly. Like, I figured out a way to make it very easy for myself for merch designs as well, to make sure I never miss anything. I think the main complexity of it comes in the, like, dress itself, like the patterning on it, and then the feathers that get included. After that, like, if you just know the base shapes for all of it, it can make, like, a bit nicer. It's an MS Paint and Hot Gradient's my beloved. Oh, okay, never mind, you're so fair. I mean, I know a few MS Paint's gradient hacks, plus, if you don't have the tools available for gradients, you can always do the thing of very carefully just, you make 2 lines, like, in my case that would be like a purple line and a pink line on the dress, as an example, and you just kind of smooth those out by just putting a few dots of the pink on the purple and vice versa, and that automatically, if you zoom out, creates that sort of blend. It's technically how gradients can work on pointillism, for example. Because with pointillism, like, you just have the fucking dots. How are you gonna blend dots, you know? Like, yeah, you can create an entire new shade, or optical illusion your way through it. And honestly, doing the optical illusion route it's a bit intensive, but it's fun. Yes, gradient hacks. Yay! Anyways, I think we finally chopped this fucking tree down. Never mind, it got leaves somewhere, doesn't it? I just say that and there's still leaves. I meant logs. Chat, do you think this bird is EP? Because this bird thinks it's EP, clearly. Also, hello Aurelium, I see you hop onto the SMP! Means we're finally not on our own! Oh, it's really the curse of smaller SMPs to just have a lot of the member base chronically offline. It's so sad. That's why we're hosting a ball. Thank you for the crow. The laptop is old though, so it fights me. It's fair. That is so fucking fair. I mean, if you want, by the way, Rat, if you want to know, the software I use during my art streams, Fire Alpaca, is a free one. If you ever feel like it. Like, I will always recommend it. There they are. Another server member. And a dog! Oh my god, it can't happen. Miracles happen, they're real. Miracles being my server mates being online. Okay, we're putting all of that away. We're gonna turn all of these into planks. And I'm just gonna get straight to working on it. And then when we're done with the walkway at the top here, I want to do more of the walls on both sides, and then we'll also work on basically removing this last bit of stone here, just to make sure that the view is complete. But for now, we'll work on this part of the walkway, then that part of the walkway. And hopefully we have enough mangrove planks on us, be it through actual planks or through the logs that we have to finish this. Loneliness be gone, for real! SMPs get so weirdly lonely after a while. It's like, where did all my people go? Where did all my friends go, you know? Why are we alone on this earth? And then someone hops on and you're like, people, like some attention-starved dog. Like, that's me. When someone hops on the SMP, I'm like, an actual human person, and I'm just like, oh my god, there's a person. Like, Like, when Tim hops on, for example, I am also just like, oh my god, there's a person on 9. And I'm like, so much more hyper to play, because I'm like, I can show you all of the cool things I did, and we can do cool stuff together, and then they have to hop on within, like hop off within 5 minutes or something, or they're, like, starting a stream. Which Tim really needs to continue streaming on the SMP. I've been bothering him slightly about it, chat. I've been pestering Tim to stream on his own SMP, and then he showed me what bullshit his fucking work was. He has had to work quite a few hours in a row. The only server I've actually played on was Tobos. My friends don't play MC. Rat, I can put in a good word with Tim for you if you want to be part of the season. I can put in a word or two with Tim. Maybe. There we go. It says we still have 10 planks left, so I have to dig into what I have of my my logs, but it does seem like it's gonna be very possible to finish this. Which is about time. And then after that, we finish the white walls, at least surrounding this entire ballroom. Need to leave that part open. After exams and being responsible, that's so smart. And obviously, so fucking fair as well. You should prioritize your exams. I mean, I'm lucky that my education doesn't do exams really all that much, and I've already been able to take some in advance. So that I can just skip those courses entirely. It's like, oh, you've already gotten this amount of a grade in like your previous education. Yeah, sure, bro. We'll give you the exam early. Like, you seem to know what you're doing. And I'm like, cool, thanks. And then I do the exam, and then I am exempt from those classes, which is obviously incredibly fucking cool. Like, it also helps me out a lot, because it means that some days I don't have to fight my teachers with bribes and bargains to make sure I get home. Which, the worst part is, I'm pretty sure on 2 of the days where I have to bribe and bargain to get home, it's with a teacher that my class has never had before. Meaning, I have to bribe and bargain a teacher I don't know anything about. The other is basically my, I believe, homeroom teacher would be the term. He's chill. I'm pretty sure that if I give him enough dice, he'll let me, like, you know, get home. But the other one, the new teacher, I don't know anything about. I don't know what I can give this teacher to hopefully just let me leave when I gotta. No? Wait, have we had this teacher before? Just so you know, sir. By name, right? By name, or do we know this teacher? Like, what level of know are we talking about? Yeah, there, mangrove chest. Just toss it all in. I should hopefully have... Where's my pill oak? There's my pill oak! Wondrous! Not me. Yeah, I know you don't know her, but like, I didn't think any of our class would actually know this teacher. But some of our classmates had our last project? Wait, for real? 100% for real? That's pretty darn cool. Lag just exploded so many carrots! Okay. Carrot explosion! Okay, for now I'm just gonna do this. I know roughly where I'd want these windows to be. But, come to the center. I'm coming to the courtyard, I have to see this. 100% for real. Of the carrot thingy. Center of the carrots. I just clicked forward. Oh! Yeah, that is a carrot explosion! Kaboom! That's a serious kaboom moment. Also, I am very eager to grab the pale oak, but at the same time I need to do a tiny bit of landscaping to see where I want to put my windows. But for that, I would also need to grab some copper. Specifically the waxed copper grates, because I noticed that some at the top of the courtyard They weren't waxed. For some reason, we had unwaxed copper grates involved in the making of that, so... I also can't place anything either? That is weird. I just tested. I can place stuff, but that obviously doesn't help. I've also just realized that... Please don't tell me the chickens are overloaded. Please don't tell me the chickens are overloaded. Okay, it's just the honeycombs. Okay, yeah, the chickens can still vibe. And the explosion part. Let me waddle over, see if I can magic some carrots into existence. Maybe. Maybe I can magic. And still place stuff in the other parts. The carrot explosion is just scarred, man. Oh, you're right. Hold on, let me do that. No, not even doing that works. What the f- Okay, what is going on? Hold on, let me... Okay, so there's a ghost block on top of them. That is probably causing this issue. Light level? Oh. 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 I have an idea. A not so brilliant idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. Hold on. I know I got pickles somewhere. Where the fuck my pickles at? I can just grab my pickles over in my wonderful chests that they totally... Yes, I've got pickles! And I got coral to grow them on. Okay. We are not completely ruined. I have to clear some of my inventory though. I'll put the pillow back for right now. Because clearly the pickles got some sort of priority. Hold on. Those are my bones. That's my bone meal. Fret not! I'm coming in with Pickle Armada. I can solve this light level issue with my 15 hyper... It happened again? When you removed the torch, or... When did it happen again? Where did it happen? Are you just not allowed to place on some places? Cause like I can do this. Try to place them on the ones that have the dehydrated soil here in a sec. Okay, those are the no-go gang. If it's not allowing you, let me try and get a pickle up in here. Like, I don't know if this won't emit enough of a light level. Hold on. Give me one moment. Coral, water, pickle, bone meal. Okay, hold on. Pickles can surely fix this, right? Pickles did fix it! Pickles are awesome, obviously. Like, sea pickles and any other pickles, not really, but sea pickles are kind of cool. I haven't been making new ones. Hold on. I can make more pickles and then put them everywhere, and then that won't cause any issues, hopefully. Just making pickles is a bit of a grind. Pickles! Which randomly chat, that reminds me, I wanna make I wanna do a stream of Choo Choo Charles. I'm just gonna be completely for real. Is this gonna potentially demonetize me again? Just like Amnesia did back in the day? Presumably. But it would be kind of funny to be demonetized by trains. Wouldn't you agree, chat? Wouldn't it be funny if I got demonetized by a train? Like, technically a literal train wreck? Because that's the part that gets everyone demonetized. Like, demonetized, is the train wrecking part. But But also, since you know it's the light level now, I am gonna put pickles in all of them. In the hopes that it helps with the light levels from the center. I just need to get my hands on enough lily pads to cover all of them. I love having a field of coral because pickles sprout with bone meal. Yeah. It's a lot easier if you've got multiple pieces of coral and just let them spread. I can't be asked to do that because I don't have that much coral. And I just want a quick fix, honestly. There, break that one. Put all of those pickles in. Accidentally destroy some plants. Nothing happened. Totally nothing has occurred here. Probably not gonna have enough to do all of the fields, but having at least some fields fixed would be kinda nice. Not gonna lie. Because having any fields that won't grow crops because of this issue... Oh, no, give me my pickle back. Like, why are those just also not okay? And I broke another crop in my pursuit of picklage. Explosions happen when something happens with thingies that don't have enough light level. Okay. Okay, good to know, good to know. And I'm gonna make another pickle station. Because we still lack the right amount of pickle. So we continue the picklage. The pickle pilgrimage, if you will. And thus it continues. We're Wandering Trader W. Yeah. I mean, Wandering Traders are actually kinda good if you need specific items from them. Like, if you have a really old world going on where it's gonna take you absolute hours to get new generation chunks, they can be really nice for when a new update comes out with a lot of new blocks. Like, I've been playing on a revival SMP, world download, and it was that there were some unloaded chunks, like, really close to the museum on that world download. Otherwise, I would have had to go out so fucking far to get the new shit, and I still had to get some stuff from a wandering trader. That's how bad it was. Which, chat, I'm gonna discuss the options with Tim on how he feels about me streaming on the world download of that SMP. And if he's okay with it, I'm considering just streaming on it like it's a survival world, honestly. Because the SMP was something quite special to me, and I've been working behind the scenes, off camera I should say, on making that SMP, like, world download into something I enjoy playing on. Just in my downtime. Fuck, I killed the coral. Fuck, I killed the coral. I should have... Can you rehydrate coral? Is that a thing you can do? Please tell me that that's a thing I can do. Please. Like, if I put it in water, is it gonna rehydrate? Minecraft, please tell me I can do this. Nope. No, I just wasted coral. Wait, can I at least still spread pickles on this, or no? I'm gonna test later. I'm first gonna spread the picklage. Yeah. Oh, that's... I should have mined it first. Oh, hey, wait, I'm noticing something. I haven't put one in the corner here. But with the wheat field, there is a corner one. That's odd, and okay, I can plant them here, then it doesn't matter. There's a torch, yeah. Walk on this side. I'm just gonna pickle this entire farm as well. So, pickles here, just to make sure that there's enough of a light level everywhere, hopefully, to help with, you know, plants being able to grow. It does look like it helps a bit, at least, so that's good, right? And here we have the parts where there's actually lily pads on top, like they're supposed to be. I know Luca placed torches somewhere here because of lack of light level. Yeah, that's so valid. Thank Luca for doing that, honestly. I hope the lily pad doesn't mess with the light level, actually. It would be kind of sad if it did. Oh. Well, we know where the light level clearly wasn't good enough. That was just a beetroot explosion. But who needs beetroot anyway? Right? Right. I'm gonna have to put all of this away. Well, the beetroot seeds are just straight up going into the composter. I don't really need the seeds for anything. But good to know that the light level there was not up to standard. You could alternatively have ceiling lights. The thing is, I put slabs here like an idiot. And whilst I do intend later to have like floating candles all around the place, I'm not committing to that just yet because I have a severe lack of string in my possession. Sadly enough. If I had an overflow of string, I would already get on that. I do not though. So that's gonna have to wait just a little bit. Yeah, that's everything pickled. I believe a lily pad is a transparent block. I sure hope so. I mean, I could plant beetroot afterwards, so I think it is. Which, I don't really use beetroot all that often. Like, yeah, you can use it as a dye, but I'll toss it in there. Yeah, it's doing its job. I'll put that extra bone meal in here as well. Now I gotta find the chest in which they put everything. Oh boy. I also still need to make farms on this side. You know what? This is the sorting chest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I also gotta make some 2 tall flower farms that I can turn on and off, or just like a tiny flower farm of some variety. Because that would be kind of useful, I'm not gonna lie with you, chat. Having a flower farm in any capacity. Beetroot isn't very useful. It's good for dyes, is all I remember. I do wish they did a bit more with beetroots, because it's just an unused block type of thing now. Like, yeah, you can make one mediocre food with it. That's it. That's literally its entire use. A mediocre food. And it's mediocre food in general. So, I do hope they do a bit more with it in the future, but my hope, like, I am pretty sure they're not gonna. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. Why did I just nearly start counting in Dutch? Why did I nearly just subject my chat to Dutch? That was, something that nearly happened that was not supposed to happen. Chat, I'm just gonna say it, if I ever switch over to Dutch out of nowhere, please just, like, let me know somehow that I've messed up, because chat is not supposed to hear that. Chat is not supposed to hear me switch languages unless... How much red dye do you need? I mean, seeing as this entire thing is very much coded after a specific little guy whose name is Hades, I think we'll need quite a bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, those are all 3 technically, and I do want to do a bit of a repeat of that. So I can just do that for this side. That's too much. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. And then, like, this one I'm putting in is, like, the basis for the windows. Carry that up to the top. Yeah, H4. Good job. Good job, Lenoris. But we'll carry that design throughout the top as well. Can I have my torch? Thank you. Yeah. That's also the right amount. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. That's one too long. Unky? Unky? Unky who? What's happening? Oh, you mean Hades? Was that a response to Hades' mention? Because then it makes sense. I was very, very much confused there for a sec. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3. Place these here, and then this is gonna be the last one of this segment, and that creates another tree. That's perfect. Okay, that just leaves me to go to the top of all of them, do all of this again over at the top area, and then bust out the walls at the front of them to make sure that there's actually space. Yeah, okay. Which, I'm gonna bust out those walls actually immediately for all of them, so I know where all the windows are at, so I also know what to, you know, landscape a tiny bit, because no one wants to look at whatever this is. Like, I don't think that is quite what you'd like to see if you're going to a formal ball. Like, oh yes, let me look upon the ruins of unfinished terraforming. The ruins of a great mountain that once stood in my way, and that was never properly finished. The corpse of the earth, if you will. Okay. I want that block. We run back. It does help to frame this part. I'm gonna have to put deep slate, like, tiles trim all around it as well to make sure that everything works nicely, which means that I have to go back in the mines. Construction, yeah. I will log off for a moment to brush some teeth. You'd go do that. Please go brush your teeth. That is a very important thing to do. That one's also good. And then this one. And then we have 3 more to go, which soon will be 2 more, and then 1 more, and then no more. Psych, there's more at the top that need doing. Yep, give me that. But at least for this one I can jump back in easily. And then for all of it I have to grind up the glass as well, which I'm not even sure if the glass is in at the top there. I'll have to look around post-stream probably to see if I've got that much glasswork left to do or not really. For now I'm just like holding out with this part. Making sure that everything works. Don't do that. That's a mangrove waste. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Plunk. Grab that one. Grab those. And fill this in while I'm at it to make sure no mobs get in. 1, 2, 3. I don't even have to go up now that I think about it. I just have to step on the copper grates, fill it in, and then we're good. There's no need for me to totally get up top of these. Just on top of here. And dig out the frame. Oh yay, it's snowing again. At least I have one lucky thing in like this type of biome. Even if it becomes a thunderstorm, lightning doesn't really tend to strike when it's snowing. Like, at least I don't really have to worry about the fact that this is a wooden base and there are no lightning rods up, you know? If I did have to worry, God, I'd not be doing well with the amount of copper I also need for everything else. And there we go, misplacing copper grates. There we go, put all of those in. Thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's technically a block misplaced, but I need that block to be there later so we're not destroying it. It's just there early. It's just early to the function. Grab more grates and continue on. We're also going to do the top row of windows, seeing as there will be a base guideline for them now. And then the outside part of it we'll do at a later date, or I'll do off stream depending on how I feel. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, chat. It's gonna depend on how I feel. If I want to live stream that stuff or not. But either way, it will have to get done before the ball itself, of course, because unfinished windows are not that cool. Like, half of the charm is actually being able to see the shape of the window from the inside. As you can see most clearly with the bottom layer, the top layer doesn't really have it. You see it best when you get closer to it, though. And that's a torch I'm gonna have to replace. This one I also wasn't quite done with yet, so we'll fill out these two frames at the same time. 1, 2. We'll replace that torch up top here in a sec, but first fill out all the grades. All of them. There you go, grab that. And that does create an awkward nook over here, but I'm fine with the awkward nook. Because now, it means that something's going on. There is 2 walls with windows. No blind spots. The assassins can see you from pretty much anywhere except from over there. But alas, it's not safe either, for there are windows right there. I'm doing assassins a favor, honestly. Should there be any assassination attempts at my ball, they will go by quite swiftly, and hopefully without a mess. Okay. I need to fill all of this in. Like, for some reason this part, what I'm doing right now, is the most confusing on my brain when there's already a layout for the windows. I just sometimes really like to fill certain parts in when they don't need to be filled in, or leave parts completely blank. It's quite silly of me, honestly. But right now all I need to do is this, and then I need to put the grates in, and then basically build everything around that. I think that's gonna be the easiest way for me. Give me the torches. It's multiple. Melt that snow. And go back for more pale oak. So we dive down. I'm EP, very EP. Good thing we're not gonna make it too long of a stream. Like, I'm thinking an hour, hour and a half max. I don't feel like having too long a stream today. Sure, Dreams Lady. Thank you, thank you. Please make sure to sleep well and rest up. We'll be live tomorrow if you want to catch me. But for now, sweet dreams to you too, Rat. Please make sure to rest up well. Okay, that should hopefully be enough fill up for the first bit. Lurk. And yeah, I should still have enough copper grates for the rest of the windows. We'll do the outside detailing like on a later time. Off stream, I've decided. I'm not gonna make myself suffer with all of that on stream, because on this side with no balcony, oh, that's gonna be suffering for real. And now my brain is telling me, but what if it had a balcony, and what if it was like really dramatic? I could give the side a dramatic balcony. I could give in to my demons. So that you have like your little alone private corner where you're left alone with like, I don't know, some cool person or something. Okay, I was about to say that can't be the right height. And it isn't, so I'm right. Okay, there we go. That's the first window on the second floor. And then block it all up again. Yeah, I'm just gonna first do the grates one by one. And then, of course, some blocks around all of the grates and in between. And then I'll work my way around it like this. Fill in this entire patch and then get up to here. Yeah, I think this could work as a method. It makes me remember where everything is, at least. Yeah, let me now get up here fully. No, you're too high up. There we go. And then I can theoretically already do that. Fill all of this in. Makes the next window done. And that's the first tree already on the top floor. Or well, not the top floor. Them thieves have been brushed. Good job, good job! Welcome back and thank you for the crow again. I was just also detailing how it's going to be a shorter stream than usual. Your bird is not birded up, if you know what I mean. And by what I basically mean that I'm an EP little bird today. Even though I wanted to stream, I'm EP, so we're gonna make it hour and a half max. I think some shorter streams and some longer streams in like other times of the year are gonna be really nice. There's our 4 high, okay. 4, there we go. What did I miss? Not that much, like just me saying that we're gonna, you know, have a shorter stream today. The fact that we stream tomorrow, and I've been doing the windows on the first floor, and now I'm working on the second floor windows of the ballroom on this side. There we go, that's all of the grates done, so I now just need to grab more pale oak. And then we can finish the walls all around if I got enough of the pale oak. I just want to actually finish those things up for now. That'll already be nice. And by those things, I mean the shell of the windows with the pale oak, and maybe some of the extra interior walls to really frame it in. So let me first put these away again. I really need to get more of them for the rest of the mansion, because it's not going to last me. This is also just not going to last me in the entire way. Knowing how big this place is going to get, it's not going to last me. Especially since I still have a lot of work to do in the private sector as well. Before all of this can properly, you know, take its full shape, because part of the private sector is going to have to match up to those stairwells. To really make them as grandeur as possible. Like, basically what I want to be able to do is to walk through those stairs, like, walk down those doors. I am having a stroke speaking, aren't I? Walk through the doors atop the stairway and waltz into the ballroom that way. Like, have that proper walking down the stairs moment, emerging in, like, a gown or something, even though this is Minecraft and that's not a thing we can do, sadly. I'd love it, though. Maybe on the actual ball event I'll have a different model ready with a really pretty gown or something. Maybe. A bird can dream. Wait, what am I saying? I can do it myself. I just need one afternoon. Or, well, a few more than one afternoon and a cup of coffee. Okay, let me first put a base layer for everything again. Grab that one. And that one over there is the last window for this part of the house. I'm gonna extend the wall just a tiny bit this way again. Because this outside wall remains the same across everywhere to give it that uniformity. Which is kind of necessary, I'm not gonna lie. Because if I were suddenly to switch to a red exterior when it's been white the entire time, that kind of feels inconsistent. There, and then that's the final layer. So let me first go all the way around, climb up these, fall back down, and then we can finish the rest in one go without having to go up or down. Oh, are you serious? Okay, Pale Oak, you're getting farmed. Join you in a suit? Hell yeah, of course. I can do that. Let me first finish the commission though. Like, the commissioned feature comes first, obviously, but that could be real fun. Oh, hey, would you look at that? I was smart enough to save some pale oak. I don't have to chop down a tree at the minute. We're gonna have those windows done. Well. Which I think also it helps to have the white stairs as something that stands out from the red. Because we're gonna put red carpet down as well. Like, we're gonna have an actual red carpet in the mansion for the ball. Which I'm hoping, like, honestly, that we have it ready around maybe the summer solstice. Like, imagine how cool it would be to have a summer solstice ball in a very wintry biome. Well, there you go. And that's all of that. We can actually start on the interior wall. Holy shit. Which means I'm gonna do this entire part. Like, at least lay it out where it's supposed to be. There we go. Come on. That's that corner. And then connect it over here. I'm gonna at least make it too tall if I can. Towards the end as well. To really give the feel of how the room is gonna be, like how big and everything it's gonna be. Let me see. Let me just count the ones over here so I know how many more blocks up I need to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. 5 blocks up total. Like, it already feels pretty grand. I'm gonna be honest, it already feels pretty grand knowing that both floors are 6 blocks up in total. There we go, one more. And then just carry it from here. Which will help it make, like, a more completed silhouette, basically, of the base. Well, not really, because the front's already pulling a lot of that weight, and the back obviously isn't. But we can pretend. We can pretend around here. I'm gonna make that too high. Obviously, these are parts that have to get finished beforehand. If I can, I'll also finish up a lot of, like, the interior that people can easily go to. Banana, hello, Kanodi. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How are you doing, mate? Are we doing good? I hope so. Okay, for now, I'm gonna leave that middle section where the doors are gonna be, like, mostly empty up until, like, 5 blocks up, like this, and then like that. That gives us more than enough space to make sure that, well, we do what we want to do with it. But that's already a huge improvement. I mean, having the windows up there, and then I'll give them detailing, like those little bushes. They're going to be in all of those slots as well. Excited to get my new shoes? Nice! Okay, since we've used up all the wood, I'm going to grab more. Even though I was very excited about not having to chop down a pale oak tree. We're gonna grab more just so I can do a tiny bit more work on it. Because if I can get at least that back wall up to par as well, ooh, we're gonna have that real grand vision of what it's gonna be like. And then after that we'll go to the other section that I wanted to do today, which is the last remaining bit of stone that's laying down currently in front of the windows. Plant those. But when are your new shoes coming in, mate? What type did you even get? You can tell me about it. I just got jump scared by an ad. Oh no, are we in the ad break? Oh no! Oh, I'm sipping my lemonade. My lemonade is not helping with my dehydration, it's just helping clear my throat a bit. Oh well, it seems that some of my viewers are in the ad break, Sag. Guess I need a break from the ads, but back? Okay, thank you, thank you. I didn't realize there were ads already, again. I mean, we have been live for roughly an hour, so it does make sense. Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. I'll have proper water after stream. They were fucking expensive, like 260 euros. Damn. That is expensive, yeah. But that probably also means they were good quality. Like, you should be getting quality shoes from that money. I hope so, at least for you. Like, if they're not good quality, then I'd be throwing a riot, personally. But, like, for that money, you better hope they last. Have you ever new rock? No. Like, as a music genre, I have, but if it's specifically a shoe brand, no, I haven't. Like, there are things I know of and things I definitely do not know of, and I think that one falls under the latter category, sadly. There we go. Do it like that, okay. That actually already helps so much with the space. I'm just gonna have to decorate that a little bit, but not too much to take away from the doorway. But now we're gonna go to the other section I said we'd do. Okay, I'll send a pic of the shoes on Discord. Yeah, do that. I'd love to see, mate. I'd love to see. But where the fuck did those 4 planks come from? Oh well, we'll keep them in the inventory for now. We're gonna be... Hold on. We're gonna be dealing with that. I got my soak touch. I just fell down. But we're gonna deal with this last bit. Now, obviously, again, we're not doing this with a beacon. Because of how the previous wither went. I am thinking of a way to trap a wither, though, in perhaps the nether roof, that we can get a decent amount of wither roses. Because I still really, really want wither roses, chat. Like, really badly. And I know that there are safe ways to do it in the end, but the end is currently not really public access yet. This thing is efficiency 4. Okay. I need to upgrade this thing. This thing is efficiency 5, but I need regular stone for landscaping and terraforming. I can keep those little holes though, because, yeah, I'm gonna need to fill them in with dirt. I'm gonna need to slope that back a bit. Just a bit more to make everything work, but that is gonna be part of the terraforming, and for that I want to design them. Cinnamon general? Of course, let me see. Let me go to my server. Ooh, those are fucking cool, dude. Those are insane. I get why they're that expensive. Those look fucking cool. They indeed look fire, literally, because of the red as well. I love those. Dude, you have good style, you know that? You have good style, Kanoni. I should show chat the dress I got for TwitchCon at some point, but at the same time I want to keep it a secret until after TwitchCon. Or like right before TwitchCon, more appropriately, because I do want to see like the parts of my chat that are going to TwitchCon. Like I know Rat, for example, is attending. But am I gonna see more of my chat than, of course, Rat and Aurelium, because Aurelium is tagging along. Some of the shoes in that rank can go up to 500 euros? Jesus Christ. You could cover my medical bill with that. You could cover my medical bills with that, man. Oh no. Pillagers. Wait, a lone pillager? They always come in packs. Why is there a lone pillager? Why is he alone? They're pack hunters. Can I get a sneak peek? I'm broken, I'm not going. I will show it after stream. I've got an IRL pic of it, like on a clothes hanger on a door. I'll show ya. I mean, I do want to find a way to show chat roughly what I'll look like without fully face revealing. So that people can come up to me. I still have to get like a better privacy mask that I can easily brief through, because there are, of course, some of my chat that don't know what I look like IRL. And as a VTuber, I am faceless. I would like to keep it that way, because even though I cosplay, it would be nicer for me to retain some sense of anonymity as a VTuber, to keep those two things separate, because say if I really just, you know, suddenly blow up somewhere with my VTubing and suddenly everyone recognizes me in my cosplays and just I get stopped, that would be overwhelming. I don't think that's gonna happen to that extent though, but imagine if it did. It would be so overwhelming. Imagine not being in your class. No, for real, for real. Which, I'm gonna have to bribe our teachers, man, to make sure I get home. I already can't stream during the weekdays anymore with the new schedule. I really should have grinded up my streaming hours with the old schedule, but what did I do? I got sleepy and slept instead of stream, you know? I really just sat here like, oh, I can stream today, yippee! I'm gonna sleep instead. I'm such a good streamer, chat. Please don't take advice from me when it comes to streaming hours. You will just sleep instead. Mark my words. Mark them in a red highlighter. Or pink. Or whatever color, honestly. Just mark them. Womp womp. Yeah, no, for real. Womp womp for real. I really should have streamed more when I could, instead of sleeping. I mean, I'm living up to the entire sleepy bird thing that I've been joking about with some friends. Glitchies! Okay, my Silky Touchy is about to run out again. Very soon. How much do we... Oh, we still have a decent amount left. I'm switching to my regular pickaxe here in a sec. I want to shave off this bit for sure, and maybe grab some of the ores if they're exposed. Because I can actually do some fun stuff with just the ores themselves. For now I want to have all of that, so it's just gonna be nice and even. Some nice layers I can shoot through. Okay, that should be the last one. Okay, and now the other pickaxe, which is a tiny bit faster because it's efficiency 5. EP Burb in sync. Yeah, no, for real, you guys were in sync. EP Bird. I am an EP Bird. I love napping. I love sleeping. Because my dreams are wild and that's funny. Like, you can't tell me that it's not fun to sleep about, like, and dream about, like, being in a little labyrinth, but, like, it's a nice one, and it's nice and sunny, and there's flowers everywhere, and it's not, like, a labyrinth at all. No, it's, like, a neighborhood of some sorts, and, like, you're there with other people selling stuff, and, like, someone comes up to you, and you're just like, oh wow, I know you, you're cool, and then just gives you like a little flower that they just picked up. Like, you can't tell me that those aren't cool whack dreams. I just talk it to myself most of the time. Huh? Huh? Wait, you guys can't see the question mark that well, but huh? I really need to set that toggle differently, or keybind something in my fucking Minecraft. Jeez. But Bird confused to share brain cell. Oh, you hacked a brain cell, yeah. Learn to share the brain cell with the rest of chat. You guys are mostly a hive mind anyways when it comes to stuff. You guys are weirdly in control of stuff too. It's mine? Yeah, is it your brain cell, or is that just what you tell yourself? Is that what you tell yourself to not feel like a playground bully? Stealing the brain cell from poor other corpse that could be using it for good? Or for evil? You really don't know it, you chat. Like, chat could use it for evil. That's a phantom, that's an evil bird. Evil bird slain. Mom said it's my turn with the brain cell as long as I get the brain cell for school. Guys, you'll have to work out some joint custody or something. I share it with y'all because I'm nice. Please, chat, please sort out whatever shared custody you got going on with that thing. Like, I feel like there needs to be some co-parenting charge regarding the brain cell specifically. I just feel like it's necessary at this point. You know? Y'all are divorced parents, single child brain cell. You gotta be a good parent to it, chat. You gotta take it out every, like, have it go to someone else every weekend. Take him out to amusement parks, help him with its homework, you know? It was mine before I walked in here. Yeah. I call dibs on the brain cell on the weekends. Yeah, you wanna be the weekend brain cell hoarder? You wanna be able to think at the club? The brain cell lore's gonna go hard, honestly. And it's gonna go somewhere. Don't worry, she can have it during school hours. I don't need it! God forbid someone pay attention in class nowadays. I'll fill up that pillow chest off stream at some point. For now, we're nearly done getting rid of that patch of stone. And then I can start terraforming. Like, properly. The one thing I really didn't look forward to doing. Which means I'll probably have to shave that mountain back by at least 3 blocks to make it work with how I want to do it. Which is just like some fancy fucking rocks, because I'm not gonna custom terraform it entirely. Luckily my class is almost never max 3 days a week. Yeah. With lots of home study, that is true. And then I have to sit there and be like, it's gonna be okay. They're gonna use the scary words, but it's gonna be okay. And then it's not okay, because the scary words don't get explanations. Or they do, and it's just explanations using more scary words, you know? This is one of the times I feel lucky as an art student. While I cry, yeah. You cry and I sit there and I need 3 dictionaries. One of which is the Urban Dictionary, so I can cuss at this in the right amount of language, you know? I need to cuss out in specific references at how absurd some of specifically your study is. I fully get the fucking crying at it though. It's like you study things with scary words is all I'm gonna say. Like the words in your books, they terrify me. I don't know how you do it. I mean, I do know how you do it. I literally live with you. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Goodbye, Mr. Enderman. I just got fucking violated by this guy. That's it. I'm gonna stare at you. Okay, never mind. I can't even stare at this guy to piss it off. What the fuck? Goodbye, Mr. Enderman. Endermen are creatures that are very intriguing to me sometimes. Also, after we're done with this chunk chat, I am gonna end stream. I'm pretty sure Astro is live, so we may as well go bully Astro if chat's up for some extra points from a raid. I remember the class where the lecture said you needed to know X term, which means Y term. Y term will be explained in future lecture. Seriously? Oh, what kind of procrastination on teaching is that? Today's generation is fucked. God. I am so sorry. That must have been an awful fucking class to sit through. I can imagine how confusing that is. You'd be like, okay, this term, I don't understand what it means. I'll wait till the lecture, and then the guy tells you, oh yeah, it means a different term. And you're just sitting there like, what the fuck does this term mean? You'll find out another time. Come back next time for Dora's whatever. Which, God. Why would they do that? Why would they do that to you? Being like, oh yeah, you need to learn this term now, but it means another, like, the explanation of it is another term that you're gonna learn later, so we're actually not teaching you shit. I'm scared to get a doctor that graduated with ChatGPT, yeah. You wanna know the worst part? I still think a doctor trained through ChatGPT is more competent than whatever fucking doctor I have, who has just decided that everything can be blamed on hormones. Specifically of the estrogen variety, like, bro. Not everything happens because I'm a woman. Not everything is because of my tits, you know? Not all bad things that happen to me. I mean, the back pain sure is, but also, chat, oh, that makes my brain happy. Oh, that already feels so much more finished. Because it is. The female flavor of hormones, yeah. It's a problem. It's a problem how easy people, like professionals in their field will go, oh yeah, it's normal because you're a girl and you're like a adolescent. It will go away, and then just completely medically neglect you on that basis. But chat, we're gonna leave this SMV for tonight. Before I get too political, I feel like we've done enough work. I feel like I've done enough work in this tiny little stream. I may be. I want to sleep. Not really. I just want to get more cookies and maybe make an entire bowl of whipped cream for myself because I have a weird craving for a bowl of whipped cream. I'm gonna put on our ending stream music. Please load for me. There we go. I'm putting on our ending stream music. There we go. Hopefully it's not too loud. I'm gonna see if someone's life to raid. Oh, give me 2? Yeah, of course. Of course I'll give you 2. I'll waddle over if I do. And I'll just hand it to you. You know? Let me go and see if someone's life to raid. Let me see whose life to raid. Following! Someone in my following tab. Multiple people in my following tab, but not Astro. I mean, Cynic and Sin both are. Oh, Sin is live playing Minecraft. Now I have to raid him. Guys, Sin Aragaki is also live. Go say hi to them. Go be nice to them. Thank you for the crow. We're ending stream, so I'm gonna refund ya for that one. There we go. Yeah, we're ending stream, so you got that one refunded. But, yeah, go be nice to Sin. Go say hi to them for me. Like, spam that little raid emote that I know y'all love. And until next time, which is tomorrow, hopefully, if I don't fall asleep in the middle of the day, we'll be back, probably doing art, because I'm in a bit of an artsy mood as of late. I'll see you all next time. And for now, just make sure to rest up. It is late, after all, for most of my viewers. Make sure to eat something if you haven't already. Make sure to go drink something if you still need to do that. And go rest up. Say hi to Sin, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, bye-bye!